Hello and welcome to Family Matters, brought to you by Hometown TV and ACAP, the Academy of Clinical and Applied Psychoanalysis in Livingston, New Jersey. Well, like Anna Freud said, the essence of adolescence is psychosis.
Pathology, right?
Yeah. So your job is to be irrational. So how do we know how to assess what is a danger signal?
Well, I sometimes wonder that it almost doesn't matter if we're right or wrong about whether we should be very concerned about our adolescence. That it's always good to err on the side of conservatism and assume that there may be a problem. Mm-hmm. And in doing that, be able to talk to our kids, find out what's going on.
What do we do? Let me tell you a question. I'll read to you what some people have sent in. Is it normal for a 17-year-old boy to have no interest in girls or dating? Our son seems to be more interested in online relationships with gamers than in real-life connections. Should we cut off his computer privileges and insist he go out socially?
There's nothing like forced social engagement.
Yeah, wouldn't that be fun?
That'd be a lot of fun.
But this is a question that many parents ask.
Yes. And there are a lot of kids who, really have fallen in love with computer gaming. Yet some of them are doing it online, connected to other people, through the internet and what have you. For other kids, it's a much more isolated activity.
So how do you know? How does the parent make an assessment about that? Is this a pathological withdrawal or involvement with video games, or is this just a process of adaptation?
Very hard to tell.
Yeah.
Very hard to tell.
So what do you tell parents, Dr. Zaretsky?
We got to study it. We got to talk about it for a while. How are things going? How's the child's health, his physical health? Is he attending school? What are the child's goals? I haven't had a child who drowned into the world of video, however. Have you?
No, I've not.
I find they mostly connect with this is the way the young people connect, and they learn so much about cyber world and cyber functioning that in that sense it's preparing them for their future.
Dr. Pumilia had an idea that we should have a show to bring on kids here to explain to adults what the value to them is of texting, of video conferencing, of IMing, so that we as adults might have some window on the value as well as the scary part that we don't understand. There are predators or are there... I mean, I know that myself this week, 2 separate kids I know of got kicked out of schools for emailing negative letters about other kids in the school. And I hear this often. This is an issue. Kids have much more access to communications than we ever did before.
True.
And how do we know when it's dangerous? And what's an overreaction? Should a kid get kicked out of school for that?
Hopefully, adults help children by being more aware. But when it comes to the internet, sometimes you're not aware, and maybe they need to learn from the consequences. You know, there are going to be consequences, and then it's the recovery process that's important. You're there for your child. You help your child talk about it. Help get reoriented. What are the goals? What would he like?
So making a mistake is a good sign sometimes.
It's a very good sign.
Right? We would like our children to be able to make mistakes, regroup, and learn to become creative problem solvers. Right?
It's the best we can do.
Then they can become self-reliant and not so prickly, right?
That's right.
Listen to another one. This is a bit long. I found empty condom packages in my daughter's gym bag. She's 14 and somewhat immature. She doesn't make the best judgments about friends, and we're concerned about her IMing strangers online. This is another internet question. Now I'm terrified that she may be sexually active, and with whom? Older boys, kids from schools? Where could it be happening? Not in cars, right, Dr. Zaretsky, moving cars. Should I discuss this with my husband? He'll have a stroke, ground her for life, and then he'll blame me. What do you say to this parent?
You know how you spell parent? W-O-R-R-Y.
Yeah, right.
She's right to worry, but what she can do is talk to someone about her worries, not burden the child with her worries. He can't deal with her worries. And and find some way to consult the child. Should I be worried? Should I be concerned?
I found condoms in your gym bag,
Yeah.
Susie.
Should I be worried?
You're 14. You're laughing.
No, my friend gave it to me.
I wouldn't be if I was the father. I know that.
And this is not an unusual question that comes to me.
It's not.
So what is this is now, in this case, this was a woman saying that should she tell her husband?
Well, it
He'll
raises a
blame her for
question-
not
yeah.
raising the kid right.
I think it raises an important question about what things are allowed to be talked about.
Yes.
Are the husband and wife having difficulty talking about these things? If they're going to be having a problem, how does that translate to how they can communicate with their daughter? Is it a family who might need some help in some more open communication? And that way help their daughter figure out, is she engaging in behavior that's dangerous, or is it more dangerous to talk about this stuff?
Or is it symptomatic of something that's going on in the house?
In the house.
Would that be a question that would come up?
Absolutely.
It should.
Absolutely. Children will try to keep the parents together, often by sacrificing themselves. I've seen that happen. They think they can cause a distraction and then unite the parents. You know.
So their acting out behavior is often a way to both get attention and to unite the family?
Right.
And a way of letting the family know that they know that there's something wrong, and they want to let the parents know that they know.
Let me give you a final question. This is about a 15-year-old girl who seems to be healthy, normal, lovely kid. Mother is concerned that she's binging and purging.
Mm-hmm.
She asks, how does she address that?
Consult.
Yeah.
Should I be concerned?
How do you consult? Should I be concerned?
Should I be concerned about some worries about weight?
She's worried that she's going to be too intrusive. You hear this from parents. I don't want to intrude. I need to protect their privacy.
I have a hunch she would love to intrude and get control again. She's got to use method acting and just say it very lightly. Should I be concerned? And the daughter will probably say, there's nothing for you to be concerned. And then she's got to bring it up again. And maybe the third time she says it, the daughter will say, yeah, I guess that you should be concerned. Or she may, then you go from there.
We have 30 seconds. Dr. Pumilia, what would you tell a parent if you had just 30 seconds in the world to say about parents and adolescents?
That the most important thing we can do is to try to listen to what our children are saying to us, not only in their words but in their actions. If we can try to look behind or underneath the behavior and get a sense of what they're trying to tell us, it will give us invaluable information that we can use to help them.
Their behavior is language.
Yes.
Thank you, Dr. Pumilia, Dr. Zaretsky, for joining us today on Family Matters. Thank you all for being with us, and we hope to see you next month.
Welcome to Family Matters, a series of programs brought to you by Hometown TV and ACAP, the Academy of Clinical and Applied Psychoanalysis in Livingston, New Jersey. ACAP may be one of New Jersey's best-kept secrets, but with time, I think you'll get to see, through our different programs, what an important community resource and valuable educational institution we are. Whether through taking classes for personal growth, professional development, or graduate credit, through our many conferences and workshops offered throughout the year, or by accessing mental health services through our clinic, the North Jersey Consultation Center, ACAP is committed to helping people get along better in life.